in a woman's ear would murder as it fell. Banquo! Oh, Banquo! Our royal master's murdered!
Whoa! Alas, what in our house?
Too cruel anywhere! Dear doth I prithee, tell me it is not so!
If I had died an hour before this chance, I had lived a blessed life. For from this instant, there is nothing serious in mortality. Renown and grace is dead.
What's amiss?
You are, but do not know.
Your royal father's murdered. Oh! By whom?
Those in his chambers, as it seems, had died. Their hands and faces were bandaged with blood, as were their daggers, which, unwiped, we found upon their pillows. They stared and were distracted. No man's life was to be trusted with them.
Oh, yet I do repent of my fury, that I did kill them.
Wherefore did you so?
Who can be wise, amazed, temperate and furious, loyal and neutral in a moment? No man, here lie Duncan, his silver skin laced with his golden blood, and there his murderers, steeped in the colors of their trade. Who could refrain? Who had a heart to love and courage to make one's love known?
Help me, Henso!
Oh, literally! Let us investigate this bloody piece of work to know it further. Fears and scruples shake us all, and in the great hand of God I stand, and in the fight of treasonous malice I fight against.
So do I!
So all!
Let us briefly put on manly readiness and meet in the hall together.
Well contented.
I'll not consort with them. To show an unfelt sorrow is an office which the false man is easy. I'll to England. Here there's daggers and men's smiles, near in blood, the nearer bloody. This murderous shaft that's shot hath not yet lighted, and my safest way is to avoid the aim. Therefore to horse. There's warrant in that theft, which steals itself, and there's no mercy left.
I have seen powers dreadful and things strange. But this Sir Knight had trifled for my knowings.
Thou seest the heavens as troubled with man's act, threaten his bloody stage. By the clock 'tis day, and yet dark night strangles the traveling lamp.
East, day's predominance, or night's shame, that the face of earth doth entomb.
In Duncan's horses, beauteous and swift, the minions of their race, turned wild in nature, broke their stalls, flung out as they would make war with mankind.
Said they eat each other.
They did so.
Here comes the good Macbeth. How goes the world now, sir?
Why see you not?
It's known who did this more than bloody deed.
Those that Macbeth hath slain.
That's the day. What good could they pretend?
They were suborned. Malcolm, the king's son, hath stolen away and fled, which puts upon him the suspicion of the deed.
Against nature still. 'Tis mean the sovereignty will fall upon Macbeth.
Aye, he is already named and gone to Scone to be invested.
Leave Scone?
No, cousin. I'll to Fife.
Well, out thither.
Well, may you see things there well done. Adieu, lest our old robes sit easier than our new.
Farewell.
Farewell. God's benison go with you, and seek to discover the place which makes good of evil and friend of foe. honest, and yet I fear thou playedst most foully for it. It was said that I myself should be the root and father of many kings. If there come some truth from them as upon thee, Macbeth, their speeches shine. By the verities on thee made good, may they not be my oracles as well? It sets me up in hope.
Ah, here is our chief guest. Tonight we hold a solemn supper, sir, and I request your presence.
To the which my duties are with a most indissoluble tie forever knit. I shall attend.
Ride you this afternoon.
Aye, my lord.
We should have else desired your good advice in the state's council, but we'll take tomorrow. This far you ride.
As far, my lord, as will fill up the time twixt this and supper.
Fail not our feast.
My lord, I will not.
We here, our enemies, are bestowed in England and in Ireland, not confessing to their cruel parricide, filling their shivers with strange invention. But of that tomorrow. Hie you to horse, adieu. Goes Fleance with you.
Aye, my lord. Our time does call upon us.
I wish your horses swift and sure of foot. Farewell, God be with you.
Farewell, my lord.
To be thus is nothing, but to be safely thus. Our fears in Banquo stick deep, and in the royalty of his nature reigns that which would be feared. 'Tis much he dares. There's none but he whose being I do fear. He chid the sisters when first they put the name of king upon him. He bade them speak to him, then prophet like they hailed him father to a line of kings. If it be so, for Banquo's issue hath thy filed my mind. For them, gracious Duncan I have murdered, to make them kings, the seed of Banquo kings. Rather than so, come fate into the list, and champion me to the utterance. Who's there? Now go to the door and wait till I call. Was it not yesterday that we spoke together?
It was. So please, Your Highness.
Have you considered of my speeches? Know that it was he, in times past, which held you so under fortune, which you thought was our innocent self. This I made good to you in our last conference.
You made it known to us?
I did so and went further. Do you find your patience so predominant in your nature that you can let this go? Are you so God-spelled to pray for this good man and his issue, whose heavy hand hath bowed you to the grave and beggared yours forever?
We are men, my liege.
Aye, in the catalogue ye go for men, such as hounds, greyhounds, spaniels, mongrels, curs, or clipped, all by the name of dogs. Now, if you have a station in the file not in the worst rank of manhood, say it, and I'll put that business in your bosoms, whose execution takes your enemy off, grapples you to the heart in love of us, who wear our health, but sickly in his life, and in his death were perfect.
I am one, my liege, one who goes in the vows and buffets of the world have so incensed that I am reckless when I do spite the world.
And I another. So weary was after tug with fortune that I would set my line any chance to mend it, be rid of it.
Both of you! Know that Banquo was your enemy,
Truly, my lord.
as is he mine. And though I could, with barefaced power, sweep him from my sight, yet I must not.
We shall, my lord, perform what you command us.
Though our lives, your spirits, shine through you. Within this hour's most, I will advise you where to plant yourselves. For it must be done tonight. And with him, Fleance, his son, must embrace the fate of that dark hour. Resolve yourselves apart, I'll call on you anon.
You resolve, my lord.
And straight abide within. It is concluded. Thankful thy soul's flight. If it find heaven, must find it out tonight.
Not had, all spent. Where our desire is got without content, 'tis better to be that which we destroy, than by destruction dwell in doubtful joy. How now, my lord? Why do you keep alone? Things without all remedy should be without regard. What's done is done.
We have scotched the snake, not killed it. She'll close and be herself. Better be with the dead, whom to gain our peace we have sent to peace, than on the mind to lie in restless ecstasy, in these terrible afflictions and dreams which do shake us nightly. Duncan is in his grave. Treason has done his worst, and nothing can touch him further.
Gentle, my lord. Sleek over your rugged looks. Be bright and jovial among your guests tonight.
So shall I. And so I pray be you. Let your remembrance apply to Banquo, and make our faces visits to our hearts, disguising what they are.
You must leave this.
Full of scorpions is my mind, dear wife. Thou knowest that Banquo and his Fleance lives, yet they are assailable, then thou be drunken. Then there be done a deed of dreadful note.
What's to be done?
Be innocent of the knowledge, dearest Chuck, till thou applaud the deed. Scarf up the tender eye, pitiful day. Good things of day do begin to droop and drowse, while night's black agents to their prey do rouse. Thou marvelest at my words, but hold thee still. Things bad begun make strong themselves by ill. So prithee, go with me.
Who did bid thee join with us? Macbeth!
He's not our next trust, since he delivers to the offices with direct and just.
Stand with us. The west yet glimmers with the streaks of day.
Hark!
Give us the light there. Ho.
Tis he.
Stand to.
Twill be rain tonight.
Let it come down!
Oh, fly, good man! Fly, fly, fly! Come is revenge!
There is but one down. The sun is fled!
We've lost best half their affair.
What's away? Say what's done.
your own degree. Sit down at first. And at last we ourselves will mingle with society and play the humble host. Our hostess keeps her state, but in best time we will require her presence.
Pronounce it for me, sir, to all our friends, for my heart speaks they are welcome.
Be large in mirth. Anon will drink a measure the table round. There's blood on thy face.
'Tis Banquo's then.
He dispatched.
My lord, your stood is cut. That I did for you.
Thou art the best of cutthroats. Yet, scribbling in delightful flames.
Most roads, sir. Flayouts escaped.
Here comes my fit again. I had just been perfect. Now I am cabined, cribbed, confined to saucy doubts and fears. But he is safe.
Ah, my good lord. Sick and ditch lies. Putting trench gashes on his head.
My royal lord, you do not give the cheer.
Get thee gone. Tomorrow we will hear ourselves again.
To feed were best at home. From thence the sauce to meet a ceremony, meeting were bare without it.
Sweet remembrancer, here hath we now our country's honor roofed. And well the graced person of our banquo present, who may I rather challenge for unkindness than pity for mischance.
His absence, sir, lays blame upon his promise.
Please, your highness, the roof of your royal company.
But the table's full.
Here's a place reserved, my lord.
Where?
Here, my good sir.
Which one of you hath done this?
What, my lord?
Thou canst not say I did it. Never shake like a warlock, said me.
Gentlemen, rise, his highness not feeling well. Sit, I pray you! My lord is often thus, and hath been from his youth. I pray you keep seat. The fit is momentary, upon a thought he will again be well. If you much know him, you shall prevent him and extend his passion. Are you a man?
I and the bold one that look upon that which might appall the devil.
Oh, proper stuff. This is the very taking of your fear. This keeping our drunk back with the shoes that led you to Duncan. Shame itself! The world when you look on a stool!
Behold, look there, see, lo, how say you? I stand here, I saw him.
Fie for shame.
Blood hath been shed ere now. The times have been when the praise went out, the man would die, and there be an end. And now they rise again, with 20 mortal mortars on their crowns, to push us from our stools.
My royal lord, your noble friends do lack you.
But you forget. Do not muse at me, my most worthy friends, for I have a strange infirmity, which is nothing to those that know me. Come, love and health to all. I drink to the general joy of the whole table. And to our dear friend, Banquo. Whom we miss. Would he were here. Want to twitch my sight! I want let thee hide thee, but thy blood is cold, thy bones are marvelous! Which then dare I dare take any form of that in my blood against them that would tremble! Horrible shadow on my mockery hands! He is gone. I am a man again.
You have displaced the mirth, broke the good meeting with most admired disorder.
Can such things be? That you can behold such sights, and keep the natural ruby of your cheeks, while mine is blanched with fear.
What sights, my lord? I pray you speak not. He grows worse and worse. Question enrages him. At once, good night. Stand not upon the order of your going, but go at once. Good night. Better health attend his majesty. A kind good night to all.
It will have blood, I say. Blood will have blood. Stones have been known to move and trees to speak. What is tonight?
Almost at odds with morning, which is which.
How sayest thou that Macduff denies his person at our great bidding?
Did you send to him, sir?
I will send. There's not a one of them, but in this house I keep a servant feed. I will tomorrow to the weird sisters.
More shall they speak, for now I am bent to know by the worst means.
The worst. I am in blood, steeped so far that should I wade no more, returning were as tedious as no more. Strange things I have in head that will to hand, which must be acted upon, else they may be scanned.
You lack the season of all nature's sleep.
Come, we'll to sleep. We are but young indeed.